Hi, my name is Krista Byers-Heinlein. I'm a researcher with ManyBabies based at Concordia University in Montreal, Canada, and a member of the ManyBabies Governing Board.
Hello, my name is Francis Yuan, and I am a student advisor on the ManyBabies Governing Board, as well as a co-lead of the ManyBabies 4 project.
Hello, my name is Kylie Hamlin, and I'm a member of the ManyBabies Governing Board.
Hello, my name is Mike Frank. I'm a member of the ManyBabies Governing Board.
Hello, my name is Ansu Ko, and I'm a member of the ManyBabies Governing Board.
Hello, my name is Casey Lou Williams, and I am a member of the ManyBabies Governing Board.
ManyBabies is a big team science network of researchers from around the world working together to build our collective knowledge of early childhood development. There's been a lot of attention in recent years about the flaws in psychological research, especially with regards to how replicable and generalizable most findings are. In other words, there is a lot of uncertainty about if many published findings can be reproduced by others, and whether or not certain findings generalize to most people, or are specific to the people who participated in the original study.
So in 2015, a group of infant researchers got to talking at a conference about how these challenges apply to developmental research and what could be done to overcome them. And traditionally, infant labs work alone, designing test procedures and evaluating participants using very small samples. And it often takes one research lab several months, if not much longer, to recruit and test even a few dozen infants. So this leads to pressures to publish findings with small sample sizes, right, that are too small to be reliable. And in addition, findings from a single lab, no matter how robust or replicable, may not generalize to other populations around the world.
Furthermore, developmental psychology labs often do things in their own particular ways. For example, some labs have babies sit on a parent's lap during experiments, while others have them sit in a high chair. Some labs might pause an experiment if a baby becomes inattentive, while others might let the experiment keep running. These details are often not included in published scientific reports, making it hard to replicate procedures or compare findings across studies. We realized that combining resources across labs could help us get much more precise, robust, and replicable answers on important questions in developmental psychology.
That's where ManyBabies comes in. First, we identify a theoretical claim and bring together researchers from around the world to collaboratively design the best test of the theory. Sometimes this means we use or adapt existing methods, but sometimes it requires designing entirely new ones. Once team members have agreed on a study design, we make a public invitation for labs and researchers to contribute to data collection. We're especially interested in building relationships with researchers and labs in regions that are underrepresented in developmental research. We provide detailed experimental protocols and support so that labs can participate even if the study topic is outside their area of expertise.
The ultimate goals of ManyBabies are to test the robustness and generalizability of key theoretical claims about baby development and to promote open and reproducible research practices in developmental science more broadly. There are several principles that permeate and guide our work.
Transparency. All decisions in a ManyBabies project, from design to publication, are as transparent as possible.
Collective governance. Wherever possible, we use consensus-based decision-making procedures and encourage involvement from people at all career stages.
Ethical research. ManyBabies projects are committed to best practices and high ethical standards.
Inclusivity and diversity. We aim to maximize inclusivity and diversity in all areas. For example, we bring in collaborators with different expertise and theoretical perspectives so that our findings are accepted by a wide range of researchers. And we actively seek out researchers and research participants from underrepresented world regions. We really want our research questions to reflect the interests of scientists from around the world.
And finally, respect. All ManyBabies contributors agree to abide by a code of conduct, which fosters an open and welcoming environment.
Now that you know a little bit about ManyBabies, come join us. We welcome new collaborators at all stages, and you don't need to have access to an infant lab. Researchers can contribute to any aspect of a project, whether it's study design, data processing, statistical analysis, or writing.
Participating in ManyBabies is a great opportunity to meet other infant researchers, learn about different research topics, and contribute to developing best practices in the infant research community. Information about all of our projects and how to get involved is available on our website, which you can find in the video description.
Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you at a ManyBabies meeting soon.